Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Endless Space 2. I turned the music down a little bit, I hope nobody minds, but it was getting a little overpowering, especially during the choir sections. So how's this going? What are we doing here? I just loaded it back up, I'm kind of refreshing myself. Okay, we are killing his outpost. Cool. We are working on more ships. We will declare war soon. I'm going to let this happen though. Declaring war on him right now wouldn't actually help us kill the colony or the outpost any faster, right? Because you can't. I don't think you can invade. Yeah, system must be a colony. So yeah, we just wait, right? And he'll declare on us, or we'll declare on him shortly. Like, how are we doing here? We are not preventing this from becoming. Well, what are you gonna do? Alright, so things are humming along. We could praise these guys. We don't have to, yeah, we don't have to put any more than that into it, and we still have the influence necessary to declare war. We actually... What's my law setup right now? My law setup is not currently draining influence. I wish we had a little bit more influence, because we can actually buy a lot of turns off of this tech if we just had some better income. Alright, but I guess we're waiting. Viacheris is going to produce the fleet pretty quickly here. 3 turns. And it's at ecstatic now. What's up, Horatio? You mad?
Drives Horatio to anger and...
Okay, so he's going to war with me. That's fine. That saves me some influence. Help me get my ship bodies a little quicker. And we're getting a bunch of science stuff done. How long until Olvaldi is a thing? Okay, Olvaldi is about to be a proper colony. Yeah. Alright. It's a shame you can't get your, like, minor factions that are aligned to you to fight wars with you. It would be kind of cool if us going to war meant that the Pulsos started attacking Horatio a little bit more aggressively. I think we need to pick up even more influence. We're going to need a lot more influence. Alright, Olvaldi is on its own and no longer draining food constantly. I think at this point we want to save our influence for buying this tech, right? We could buy like 4 turns off of it, maybe? No, probably like 3 turns. So I maybe don't want to rush the thing here. We have okay industry on that system. It's going to come along on its own. Okay, and we killed his outpost. I feel pretty good about that. Let's head up here and see if we can figure out what his ships look like. Because we've sort of surrendered the element of surprise now. Which maybe was a huge mistake, you know? That's possible. I believe that. I believe that could be the case. We're not actually stopping this colony, but we're probably slowing it down, right? Yeah, probably. Okay, we have enough manpower now that we're actually going to be able to... This second fleet is actually going to be fully manned, which is helpful. A lot more damage. Oh, Slingshot Part 2 has come to an end. What a shame. I like that. I like that event very much. You are happy. You could be happier. Okay, here's some ships. Projectile weapons, energy defenses. So, you know, of course, maximum effectiveness against our ships. Well, why don't we send these guys home and do some retrofitting. There's a Corvette unbuilt here, so let's swap these up. We need to do projectile damage and have projectile defenses. Actually, okay, and he's using torpedoes. So bullet weapons will be very effective. Bullet weapons and hull plating. I mean, heading all the way back is a little bit infeasible. Maybe that's not a thing to do. Because how many turns of movement was that? It's going to be 6 turns to get back to a place where I can reset my ships. Yeah, it's not great, but it really does suck to be configured incorrectly. Especially since our weapons are long range and his weapons are long range. He has 44 offensive power and 100 defensive. So our ships are a little better. If we can lay off... if we can lay off draining our manpower and let this actually fill up to 800, that would be pretty good for us. Get this plus 10% damage on all of our ships. What is my manpower cap is 1.3. So I guess it just expands with systems, right? Okay, yeah, it's just the same. All the same ship. Alright, we are now friendly with these guys. Here's a question. Do I want to do their quest? Maybe I don't want to ask them, because I'm concerned that if I ask them, they may end up giving us a quest that's really easy to accomplish accidentally. And I don't want to accidentally convert them. That could be disastrous, right? So we need to pick up some modules. We need the A2S slugs. Those were very helpful last time. They really lower your need to spam crazy manpower growth. So I'm like torn between wanting to build more ships and wanting to try to let my manpower recover a little bit. Right? I maybe don't even want to rush applied cryogenics. Maybe we do this. My thinking is that taking the time to build the ships, build the new big ships, could allow us to hit 800 manpower before the first one completes. So we could get this and then immediately have the medium-sized ships to put it to very, very good use. So I am going to rush that. Let's try to get some stuff established here. Okay. So Liesel, I don't know, build food buildings. I know it's not totally ideal. At some point we'll need to fill that other planet. Okay, actually those should probably be in the other order, right? We can pick up a little bit of science first, especially since that's a cold world. Okay. Transvine income is 4 per turn, so it'll be a little while before we can do another system upgrade anywhere. Let's send these guys forward a little bit. We may have to get aggressive with him. I kind of want to wait, right? Like, we're about to have, in theory, better ships than he has. Oh, geez. What do I want to do with this probe now? I don't know. We're not going to find anything with that. Alright, it's possible that I've passed the early aggression point here. Turn 46 is like halfway through the game. So that could be better. Ooh, a Pulsos hero. That's cool. What is your deal? What faction is this? So, I always forget the minor branches. So it's a significant amount of extra health on fleets. Rousing Orator is pretty great. I don't know, this guy doesn't seem awesome. His base bonus is actually really awesome, though. This, never mind what I just said about him not being awesome. This is awesome. Unfortunately, we don't have access to a United Empire hero, which I would really like. And Lumeris make pretty good governors. And this guy is a counselor as well, which I tend to like a lot. That's a strong candidate. And what's your deal? You are a seeker and a scavenger. These are not amazing. Obviously, I like that, but yeah, I think we're taking the Lumeris. I was kind of thinking this might be a good time to pick up a fleet commander, but I don't think that's happening. So where do we put him? We could put him here and help develop the place a little faster. Actually, not really. We could get this. Unfortunately, our systems are pretty low pop cap right now because I don't have all the settling techs I need. There's a problem with veering off into... what do you call it? Veering off into war stuff. Is that I did not research all the settling tech that I normally would go after. So you have access to a lot of small worlds. We're basically population capped everywhere. Yeah, I guess just help Olvaldi develop. And I think the best way to do that is probably just this. As unexciting as that is. You guys should be in defense mode. Any ships Horatio wants to send to us have to come through here, so... Alright, we want to build some battleships. Right, battleships take titanium. And I don't have a source of it. Although here in Oshi, the planet that we could colonize is a titanium planet. I can't believe that I forgot such a simple thing. Well, we can also take Cheng, right? Cheng has a forest world which we can live in. Because there's already a colony. Yeah, we can't make A2S slugs either. Well, shoot. Okay, what we can do is refit these ships and then get to it. And we did do this as well. Alright, so build a ship with at least 60 offensive military power, and we can pick up you. These are all Imperials, UE, so that's good. It's hard to really, like, want to pick up a Guardian, but I guess these ships are pretty good. Yeah, what the heck, let's lean into it. Build a ship with 60 offensive military power. Unfortunately, our ships... Oh no, never mind, we're totally at 60. Get me a Corvette. Let's get this done. Can we build 2 Corvettes in a turn? We cannot. Let's let our rollover be saved up. Neither one of these does really anything, actually. I guess we do make system developments. Alright, once we pick up command points and access to tanks, I think we probably ought to refocus on expansion techs, because we're going to need to be able to live on some more of these worlds, man. Plus 20 influence, plus 10% influence. I think the science for right now, maybe? It's hard to say. What's the conversion? Conversion is pretty good, actually. Like, does it say on these just what it would cost straight up? Because this is listed as costing $342. We're already partway done with it, and whatever is left translates to 231. And it looks like if this ring around the outside is indicative, it looks like we're about 75% done. So in the neighborhood of less than 100 left. So actually, the conversion rate is probably like... The conversion rate is worse than 1-to-1. So it makes more sense to pick this up if our primary concern is getting our tech faster, which I think at the moment it is. Obviously, we'll pick up the other skill and we'll be happy to have it eventually. Yeah, just keep doing the thing you're doing, man. I know it's not glamorous, but you're just gonna have to trust me. It's worthwhile. Hey! Hi, how you doing? Please know me and love me, and send me all your manpower. I'm gonna need it. Alright, so let's refit our dudes. Take advantage of our new commander. Did I not quest? Build a ship with at least 60 offensive military power. I built this. It has 54. Damn it. Hold on. Oh, you know why those other ships had more? They're higher level. So actually, we have to... We can do that real quick. Build a torpedo corvette. May as well. We'll switch the design back afterward, because I really do want us to be using bullet weapons, but... and you guys... Right, we have to wait a turn to get the guy. Okay, so you guys are just sitting, I guess, for a turn. It's not awesome. Alright, so... Command points, we're going to merge up a big fleet. We're going to use them to do horrible things. Alright, so we got Hadrilenko. And we can pick up some bonus cool lasers. Yeah, let's go for it. Like I said, we're leaning all the way into this combat thing now. Okay, so... What's our combat... Our command points are going to be at 7? Alright. I'm going to switch our Corvette design back to bullets, because I like bullets. I especially like bullets against an enemy who's using the other thing. And let's grab this guy and throw him in there. Alright, so fleet health, shield absorption for now, I guess. Snap you in here. Well, let's go blow some stuff up. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. We're going to try. 20% of our food is converted into dust, or our trade value system goes up. Or our system trade value, because words. I don't love this, because actually what we need right now is... Well... I guess in a lot of places we're approaching the population cap. Never mind. So it's possible that I waited far too long. But also, waiting has allowed him to expand onto planets and build stuff, and that could actually end up being really good for us. Sure, merge up. Alright. We could use a little bit of food here. This will specialize for now. Obviously, we prefer to be in the influence specialization, but we haven't picked that up yet. They're ecstatic, so we don't need to build the infinite supermarkets. Alright, and now that we have that, let's pick up some more colonization tech, right? So, like, Olvaldi would really like it if we could colonize steppes. Here it's ice, and here it's desert. Of course, it can't be... and here the thing we can't colonize is lava. So it's all got to be different stuff. Steppes is over here on the way to ice. I don't super love any of our options, frankly. Colonizing desert also lets us pick up a lot of ability to see better curiosities, and I do like that. The other thing we could do is... No, we can't really... We don't have any mining. I was going to say we could pick up better modules, but we only sort of can pick up better modules. So we're about to have, in 3 turns, we're going to have proper Hyperion input at least. And there are the modules over here on this side. What do I think we want more? It's tough because, you know, they're going to switch to counter us and we're going to have to switch too. I guess let's go for the basic... No, let's go for focused plasma, because we're about to pick up a special laser weapon from our quest. So let's try to have upgraded bullets and upgraded laser weapons. That way we can be a little bit flexible. I don't know why I keep clicking that button. I know what it's going to show me. Oh, hey. Some guys. Just throw a quick blitz of PR at them. Well, at least we're getting something out of all this probing. Yeah, I don't know. It feels to me like I waited too long. It took me a while to get the hang of sort of the rhythm in Endless Space as well. Alright, so we're now cordial. Yeah, these guys. Here's the thing. Shutting down an arms smuggling ring takes a lot of effort. This takes considerably less effort. And the reward is the same, so... Alright, more science. We need more science. Alright, I suppose it's time to build some more ships, because there's not really anything else useful that we can do here. And we are going to need more ships, obviously. Gonna put all this manpower to work.
You have offended the most perfect.
Hi, I'm done with you. Let's do this. Alright, so he's at 60-20. Our manpower is 120 in the ships. Oh yeah, we gotta swap things up. We got tanks now. We should probably do this as well. And then What, just, is it, like, sensible to go all tanks if he's just tanks and infantry? Yeah, probably, right? So it's 3 infantry to a tank. But the tank does less damage than 3 infantry would, but it does more damage against infantry. Where the average damage is going to be like 18-ish. Versus 3 infantry guys together is... Actually, no, it's still going to be... Yeah, the infantry is still more total damage. There's a lot more health in a tank than there is in 3 infantrymen, though. Yeah, I think this actually is sensible. It's a little expensive modification-wise, but let's try it. And that happens immediately, right? Yeah, we're 40 tanks now. Here's a lot of dudes. We're bringing more. We're bringing more.
You try to make her...
Hey, how you doing? Alright, let's get some other stuff done. So, okay, we're building... We should probably have our planet specialized, because right now we're just not getting resources when we could be getting resources. And we have access to another tier here. So I don't actually know what all of these tactics cards do. Shrapnel munitions damages the crew of the ships. I know that. We've had that used against us. Influential sounds like it could be meaningful to us. Like, it probably gets us some influence per destroyed CP. So maybe we want to pick up this. These are sort of concerns for the future. I mean, maybe we want to pick up this, right? Plus manpower deployment limit plus command points. Yeah. Let's get really, really aggressive. I'm committing to the idea. You're ecstatic. You don't need the system development right now. You don't really need any of this stuff right now. So ships, I guess, we're just gonna accept having the militarists descend. Do I want to get cheeky and try to like settle Electra or maybe even Oshi, which is currently being pushed by him? Actually, probably not then, right? Yeah, let's just make ships. I'm gonna make a huge number of crummy corvettes. See how he likes that. So just being in orbit around the system will slowly reduce its defenses. Or not that slowly? They went down to 69%? I thought it was going to be slower than that. We should probably take you guys and merge you into the hero fleet. Let's not worry about cheating in the election. How about that? So we don't have to kill Horatio, right? We just have to reduce his systems. He has a lot of stuff. Some of this could be our stuff. But if we can kill Horatio, it's not like a terrible idea. Okay, now it's dropped to 67%. So we're dropping it by like 2 a turn. That's not very good. We don't want to chain gang and turn population into manpower, probably. Although, maybe it's not a totally crazy thing to do in a place where population is already at our planetary cap. Alright, so right now we're representing 67 tanks against 57 dudes and 19 tanks. I mean, we just go for that, right? I think we can do that. We have more total manpower and it's better apportioned. I think we can do this. We're going to find out. Preemptive bombing, we're going to bomb the hell out of this planet. I don't necessarily need there to be anything left. Okay, yeah, we did some good damage. We're destroying some of his stuff. Whatever. That's fine. He's probably built his planets wrong anyway. Oh yeah, I guess don't just let them run past us. Well, he's not responding very quickly. But it's coming. I'm sure it's coming. Yep, just keep bombing him. Okay, another pretty good victory. We're running out his population, both through conscription and through the bombings. Alright, we're getting more resources. More manpower in particular is valuable. Yeah. Oh, okay. Here we go, dudes. So these are weapon 8. They have projectile defenses and energy weapons. He teched against us. But we have a numbers advantage. 59-127 versus his 42-101. So his ships have lower stats than ours as well. Yeah, we attack, right? We don't let them build up numbers. Even though this is not a totally optimal attack. But I guess we also kill his civilian transport fleet. We want to take this to short range as quickly as possible. And as much as I would like this, I think we gotta not fight from long range, right? Yeah, let's get close fast. Oh, they retreated. Okay. I was gonna say, that's not the result I was expecting. I thought we'd take some damage. Just keep shipping dudes over there. Yeah, Horatio as a neighbor is probably pretty soft. Like, I don't remember having very good ships when we were Horatio. Oh, we should change our ship design, though. Okay, he's come back with more ships. Including a medium size. So we need energy weapons and energy defenses now. I'm assuming, honestly, yeah, that's fine. That had so little effort put into it already, I think it was probably worth canceling. I'm assuming that we are, we are going to have some trouble with this this medium-sized ship. But also, it's not a great idea for us to just let him assemble a fleet, right? He's not attacking us because he thinks he's not going to win. So we kind of have to take advantage of this while we can. He's gonna lose the planet to our ground assault team. So this thing only has, actually, it's a medium-sized ship, but it only has 168 offense. I mean, I guess that makes sense. It's 3 command points. It's about 3 ships worth of offense. It is short range only. Oh, he went to beams, not lasers. So what, we attack and just try to stay at long range? Like do a power to shields? Because he doesn't do any damage until he closes to short. Yeah. We have 2 flotillas and he just has... No, he'll have 2 flotillas, right? Yeah, he's at the same number of command points we are. Okay. We were able to ping him down at long range, I'm assuming. Yeah, he didn't have a lot of dudes left by the time they got to short range. I like the combat system in this game. There's considerations, there's choices to make. I think it's interesting. Cheng is down to 1 population, by the way. We have bombed the holy hell out of them. Alright, you know what to do. Just keep firing. Cheng is now at 0 population. He's holding out okay, but he's not going to be able to do conscription anymore, and that is going to be the end of that, I think. Okay, and obviously, let's drive him off. One assumes he will run. Yep. Those retreats count as battle victories, though. So things are going pretty well. We are totally going to get Cheng. I don't know if we have the manpower necessary to move forward very effectively. But we'll get Cheng. Oh, we're starting to run out of reinforcements. But like I said, so's he. Okay, so we have more command points. We can roll these 2 fleets up. Do I want to keep pushing military? I kind of want to see what this is. I want to see these tactics. And then we'll do other stuff. But it looks to me like we might be able to put some serious pressure on here. And once we have some damn titanium income, we can actually make some decent warships. Well... So we can try to force a particular party into being in charge, but actually the militarists and the industrialists are going to win, and also we kind of want them to, I think. I want to back the industrialists because I'd like to keep them more in charge. But yeah, I'm totally fine with that. Also, I don't know if that dude should be, like, actively leading a war effort in enemy space while he's also an active senator. Is that a good idea? Man, this is taking forever. Okay, we are amicable with the Mavros. I'm sure they'll get assimilated by somebody else soon enough. Alright, let's just keep flooding them with reinforcements. Even if we're not the right ships, we're just gonna outnumber them. Okay, so these 2 guys who just showed up, though, should go and blockade this. Let's not let them have that, because I don't want to have to go over there and like actually attack it and stuff. That sounds like it's gonna take forever. Let's just not let them have it. We'll take it for ourselves afterward. Okay, we've actually built up quite a bit of influence, but our science is high enough now that I don't know that I want to spend influence rushing these techs. Alright. Aggressive preemptive bombing. Okay. Now the remaining troops are 27 tanks versus 7 tanks. We're gonna get there. I kind of want to build a settler. Like, maybe let's get over here and start this. It's going to take forever to run his outpost out. But once we have Cheng... Yeah, I'm going to build a settler. Once we have Cheng, it'll be easy enough to maintain this outpost. Alright, what's he got? He's got some weapon 8s and a weapon 9. Which appears to be the same ship? Yes. It appears to be the same ship. Alright, let's fight him with superior tactics and twice as many ships as he has. Even though our modules are not, like, totally ideally suited to this fight. Oh, hey, that's a civilian transport. Oh, no, I guess not, because I can't attack it. Or, like, maybe it's not actually here? I don't know. I don't know, man. Hard to say. No, you're doing a fine job, man. Just keep blockading that. I can't believe they haven't run him off yet. Alright, so this has got to be the last turn of the battle for Chang, right? Has got to be. It's not. It's not. One tank survives. That is absurd. Alright, so you guys are doing that. One more turn until that guy's ready. It's possible we have too many ships. Maybe I shouldn't have made so many tiny little ships. Maybe this is a silly way to conduct a war. I don't know. But we don't have anything else for people to do for a while. Like, I don't know what else to do. We don't yet have any of the techs that allow us to convert industry into other stuff. We don't need approval. And that said, maybe it's worth level 2 modernization. Just that we're ready for level 3 and stuff. I mean, like, nothing else we build is going to actually be meaningful. Yeah, do that, I guess. Alright, this turn we take Chang. Completely crazy that it has taken so long. We need those A2S slugs, man. We also need bigger ships. Bigger ships carry more people. Seriously, please die. Okay, that took forever. He doesn't even have basic science buildings, really? Actually, maybe we should build food. That's a good thing to use our dust or our influence on. Let's buy a food building so that this place will start growing. And let's fold these guys up. So we have very little of our manpower remaining. Obviously, the new ships coming in have full manpower. Let's start picking up all this influence. Yeah, we have very little manpower remaining. And I'm not sure how long it takes for it to start refilling from the newly conquered system. But we do now have titanium income. 4 per turn, so that's almost a battleship worth of titanium per turn. That's pretty good. Yeah, honestly, I don't even know what to say to you. I don't even know what to do with you. I guess just keep making ships, right? Like, what else are we supposed to do? We don't have access to any meaningful buildings. Here, these will probably be useful eventually, though. We will, at some point, gain the ability to colonize that other planet. So I need to win one more battle to get my extra sweet lasers. Okay, this is not something that we are competitive in. But we're learning how to make war in a way that is somewhat effective, hopefully. Give me some more dust. Right, I know you're there. Okay. Yeah, it kind of seems like Horatio doesn't have any any stuff at all. He doesn't seem to have any, like, defenses or plans of defending, or I don't know what his strategy is right now. Maybe it's just that it'll take me so long to take all of his stuff that he doesn't care. So we haven't seen his ships in a while. What's my current design? My current design is like lasers, right? So yeah, I guess it makes sense to retrofit. How expensive is it? It's not that much. Oh, you know what? Our hero's ship is totally baseline. Let's pick up some basic lasers. Do I want to... Actually, do we even have support module slots on our other stuff? I'm not sure we do. Wow, the difference between these two modules is crazy. 164 bonus health. Fleet XP per damage absorbed. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and pay the cost for that. And then I guess I'll throw this on him. That helps. It does something. So we're not refilling... Oh no, we have in fact completely refilled. Well then I guess we just move on, right? No reason for us to sit here and defend Chang. We have lots of ships coming in toward Chang. We have a single Reaver. Don't know what that guy thinks he's going to accomplish. Alright, so now we have access to some new cards. Let's go have a look at those. So we picked up Influential. Okay, it is plus influence per destroyed command point. It is a short-range tactic. Okay, so these are all right. These are fine. Science from scrap is kind of weird, being long, short, short. It's a little bit awkward to apply. Do I maybe want to swap, like, Influential in over it? What I really want is to have them both, actually. How do I get another tactic slot? I definitely already knew this, but I have forgotten due to not caring about it at all. It's not actually advancing this stuff, right? This is probably not going to work, right? Yeah, it's just showing me these. Specific military technologies. That's not as helpful as you might think. Yeah. Alright, well. So if we research one more tech over here, we'll gain another level on all of our new ships. All ships will be created with one more level. We'll increase our manpower capacity again, but we're already nowhere close to hitting it. We just don't know. We don't have the time to build up all that manpower. So why don't we go ahead and focus on making sure we can actually, like, expand. Steps and gas. I guess that's true. There are expansion things over here that might be meaningful. This allows us to colonize lava. We have a lava planet or two that's worth colonization, that's for sure. We also should probably make trade companies, both because we need the dust, and Dmitri has this thing, which gives us he is a political leader in the Senate, and we will get extra influence from having trading companies. And a considerable amount too, not a small bit. Okay, so what's the defenses here look like? It's actually the same, 60-20. Let's see if he puts up a little bit more of a fight. Okay, he's got ships. He's ready to do stuff. But we are now adapted to his vessels. We're definitely going power to shields. Oh, actually, he's got a mix of stuff going on now. He's all energy weapon defenses, which is interesting, considering that we had... These must have just refitted. And he's using torpedoes. He still has the pretty low base values, though. He's using base modules. So we go science from scrap. Our weapons are reasonably effective at short range, and he's really hurt by going to short range. I'm sure he'll pick a long-range strategy. We'll duke it out hardcore for the first couple of rounds, and then if we can get in close, we'll really do a lot of work. Oh, we obliterated them. What happened? Well, pretty much what I said would happen. Okay, so now we have access to cool new lasers. Hold on, I'll be right with you. Have at least 3 militarist laws in your empire. That is not happening. Sorry. We should actually look at our laws. So we have plus 30% ship health. This isn't bad, although it obviously cuts into our influence gain for... You know, we could be using that influence for other things. We have an event... I mean, as always, I really just don't want to create a major political crisis, so let's do this. The last thing we need is anarchy, now in our moment of triumph. Viacherus, I'm sure, is producing... Actually, it's producing the amount of food we need, too. Saving the core gets us a free tech. Saving the inhabitants does some other stuff that isn't a free tech. Let's get our free tech. Alright, so our, do our Corvettes have a... We have a support module slot here. So if we pull the engine out, we only have 2 movement. That seems bad. I wish if you moused over a star lane, it would tell you how long it is. Hey, what you guys doing? Trying to drop off supplies. Like we're not paying attention. Come on. So we have more total manpower than they do. But we also have a lot of guys and a little bit of A2S. That is air-to-surface bombardment. So, you know what? Let's just bombard for a while. Oh, you guys should probably, like, come over here. Hey, look, we did it, and we got free baryonic shielding. This is maybe actually meaningful. Oh, except that the systems are never... Ground battle at Cheng. Okay. Do we... Oh, like, I'll tactical surrender, whatever. We have so many ships coming to Cheng. Yeah. I don't know why he thinks sneaking up on us from behind is gonna work. Oh, I should have done the close-up tactics again. Well, never mind. It doesn't matter. They run away every time we try to fight them. There is just one ship here. Our 5 dudes should be able to take that one ship, right? Sure enough that I think he'll run. Yeah, just close up on him if you can. Yeah, okay. So the planet currently has... Really, it has some defenders. I'm surprised by that. Okay, we can actually make a battleship now. So, what have we been seeing? We've been seeing that he is using projectile weapons and energy defenses. So let's build up a new battleship. with sweet Gyaller fire lasers. No, wait. Projectile weapons and energy defenses. Not Gyaller fire lasers. But we do have improved bullets. Ultra dead slugs. And we have a support slot on this ship, so we could bring A2S slugs, but we could also bring like a kinetic enhancer or nano repair bots. I'm actually not sure what the best use of that is. Let's throw in some hull plating. Let's basically double the cost of these things because I feel confident, I guess? I don't know why. Yeah, I'm gonna give them nano repair bots. Let's try to get a little bit of longevity out of these things if we're gonna be fighting so many enemies with each one. Alright, show me Battleship. And we should probably change up the Corvette design, huh? You guys do not get the fancy shields. Bullets. Okay. I mean, we're pushing him. We don't really have a lot of access to fancy strategies. It's pretty much just like, let's run at him with guns. It's not the worst plan I've ever had. Alright, so we peeled 7% of his defenses in a single turn there. We can sit on him for a little while. Okay, let's get a couple more ships over here. Yeah, this should be easy enough. I probably don't need to bomb it. No, well, hold on. What's the population is 0. So yeah, let's go guerrilla style. We don't need this, because this improves our manpower deployment limit, which we're already below. Guerrilla will mean less loss of manpower. We don't need this to conclude super quickly. And he's over here with his exploration ship, showing us our fancy curiosities that we cannot yet see, which I actually really appreciate. That's very nice of him. Yeah, we're actually, even without having a lot of A2S slugs available, just through sheer numbers and the one thing that we do have, we're actually doing a pretty good job of breaking his defenses up. Would you please, do you mind? We are very busy right now. Yeah, we're long-range weapons, okay. I don't even know where this Prowler came from. Might be a quest ship or something? Okay, so we'll get Cheng back next turn without having done any meaningful damage to it. Alright, I probably don't need a settler yet. Like, obviously we want Electra. Although, I can, at this point, run through open space to get to it, which is pretty cool. Yeah, I don't think we need that yet. Let's just build Corvettes. And he wants to fight back. Alright, let's do it. What do you got? He's got a hero and some actual ships, like real fleet. So he's on projectile weapons, energy defenses, He's just long range. Yeah, we keep running up on him, I guess. Remember that even though we're not totally ideally outfitted for this, we are, our modules are better than his are, even if they are the wrong modules. Yeah, let's do it. Let's get him. I maybe should have... No, we're good, we're good. So let's try to draw up close as quickly as we can. Closing in is going to be very beneficial to us. Really? I took, like, no damage. Oh, he played Get Lucky like a huge idiot. And so we actually started at medium range. Yeah, so we, Yeah, this is... Man. This was a bizarre choice. So his middle flotilla started at short range with us, which means it couldn't fire. Ugh. This is bad tactics, buddy. This system might be kind of tricky for the AI to sort of wrap its head around. I'm wondering if that's a serious problem for them. Let's start some stuff with our second fleet, too. We're gonna do the same thing. See if we can get away with it. I'd like to be in close range. How do you feel about that? He feels that that is fine. Oh, cool. 75 antimatter. That's handy. Alright, so a ground invasion now favors us very significantly. But he's got a ton of population, and if we let him get into it, we're going to have to fight all his conscripts, and that means that the system is going to be heavily depopulated by the time we get control of it. So I think maybe the play is, let's just sit here and deplete his population for a little while longer. Let's make it so that when he goes for the conscription, it's not good enough and we still win. I don't know how feasible that is. I mean, listen, I'd be lying if I said I felt like I had any idea what I was doing, sort of in general. Alright, we got our world back. We were in the middle of building this when he stole it back from us. I mean, we don't really benefit from this too hugely, what with there not being any living people. Let's build them a supermarket. Let's kind of get them to chill out a little faster. Wow, I can't believe that went on turn 70? Oh, you know what? It's probably a fairly deep research is all. Okay, we're at 49%. And we're bleeding them. We're bleeding them good. And this is their capital. It's got to be developed, right? It's got to be pretty cool. It's definitely 3 worlds. Once we have Cheng a little bit more secured, we'll use some of our spaceports to move some population in. Oh, neat. 100 titanium is actually really useful for us. As always, I mean, minus industry is so bad. The thing you get out of it has to be really worthwhile, and in that case, it is not. Alright, let us send out the Battleship. All these minor factions that love us are really keeping us fed manpower-wise. So let's see if we can't advance that a little bit. Actually, hold on. 4 per turn. Do I want to? Nah. All right, let's get some new research going. First of all, we need more world inhabiting. So we're about to pick up a system that is a system that has a desert world. So I'm going to take your manpower and I'm going to do this as well. Yeah, the next ship will drop off 300 and food will auto-complete it. That's pretty good. I like that. Oh, you know what we need is money. Well, I guess we're about to set up trade companies. But even so, can I get a money building? Not really. You get maximized exploitation. Could pick up astrofinance. You know what we should pick up is freaking plasma metallurgy. How about that? How about the ability to gather resources? Impactless sites has some pretty good stuff on it. Let's do this. Because that's a pretty good money building, and we need money buildings. We could rush some of our tech along. I'm debating what the best thing to do with all of our influence is, because obviously we need a lot of tech. I think I'm going to build a trading company right here, not because this is the best place to do it necessarily, but because this is the place that is not busy right now. Actually, let's do it here. This place has the greatest time to travel to other places, which is usually a good thing. Every system that it crosses, it can pick up more resources. So that's what we'll do with our influence, is we'll push that along. So then Beatrice, you know what, produce another battleship. We'll mix a couple of battleships in with the fleet. I didn't even notice that 2 new ships had moved in. So the AI has a serious problem where it likes to move ships around piecemeal. It's a very dangerous thing to do. It's really, really easy to lose ships very quickly that way. Alright, let's merge you guys up. They're at 37. I think I'm just gonna wait. I'm gonna wait the whole way. Let's go all the way to them not having stuff anymore. Alright, so we need a couple more turns. And then we'll put up our subsidiary, I don't know, maybe here? So that way it'll have to move through 3 worlds that have significant luxuries. Well, now that's interesting. Those are in the approval category? It was really nice of Horatio to come along and explore our planets for us. Maybe it was a peace offering. He's like, I'm sorry I said all those mean words. Please just take your ships back. Alright, we probably want to stay put here until the colony actually finishes spawning in. But yeah, like, Horatio just didn't fight back. He's trying now, but it might be a little bit too late. Well, no, it shouldn't be. He should have really, like, a considerable ability to construct a navy, if not, you know, a considerable navy. How are we doing on approval? We are averaging about 1 billion. So, we don't really need this that badly. A random tech is not a terrible idea, but I wonder if it's maybe not better than this. Actually, yeah, we should take this, because we need the dust more than anything. You know what we should do is stop building ships, because we're paying a lot for ship upkeep. We can sell some luxuries to make up for it. Alright, this will buy us some time. We're not even using the red saying, so why not? Chang, you need to... I don't know, just build some stuff, dude. Once we take Yersh, I'll send some citizens over to Chang via spaceport. But I want to make sure we're not just going to lose it immediately again. Because if we do send some people over and then we lose it immediately, he's just going to use them via conscription to fight us, which is horrific, but it's absolutely what he will do. Oh, hi! Hey, how you doing? This is his exploration ship. He's not actually attacking, which is weird. Let's make it awkward for him to do so. Nope, he's attacking. Well, we should flee. We should probably flee. But I'm going to try something. Let's Turtle. If he picks the critical hit thing, we'll start at short range and he won't be able to do damage to us. And they do love to do that. Nope, he picked power to shields. Huh. Why didn't he do any damage here? Because during this phase we were at long range. You know what? Let's, I just don't understand what happened. Yeah, because during the first phase we were at long range. You start at the longest range that any player picks, and then you close per phase, right? Oh, it's just we were shooting down all the missiles. Right. That's why. Okay, fair enough. I'm surprised we were able to shoot down all of the missiles. I guess it doesn't really take that many guns. Well, shoot, let's... What's our current design? Is our current design bullets? It is, and it's the good bullets. So let's upgrade. I mean, that being the case, let's take it to him. I'm not afraid of you. Apparently, I'm invulnerable to your attacks. Oh, that's embarrassing. Well, you guys are not needed, it turns out. Yeah, I don't know. That's just bad. Like, what a bummer. Alright, yeah, this dude's gotta... He has got to chill out. Maybe he should just, like, give up? You're gonna become part of my empire whether you like it or not. This could be a lot less painful. Okay, so... Our influence income is pretty good now. Maybe we need to, Now, this is cost to build, not cost to maintain. Maybe we need to cancel Toys for Boys. Like, we're ecstatic everywhere. Without Toys for Boys, this would still be over 100. This would still be over 100. Yeah, most of our systems are really happy. So let's kill Toys for Boys. And pull up, like... Fleet Fortitude's not bad. Maybe Spoils of War? It's expensive. Brains over Bucks is probably not something I want to be doing right now. Yeah, we're no longer 100%, but... We're still fine. And yeah, unfortunately, it takes a while. Even when you've like pretty much resolved a war, even when a war is pretty much over, it takes a while to resolve it against the AI. Human players will just sometimes be like, you know, okay, I get it. Let's negotiate a deal that we're both actually happy with and end this. The AI will just tooth and nail, man. Alright, it's taken these ships forever to get here. When the first cargo ship lands, we're all good. I can't believe how effective this blockade has been, by the way. Alright, you are going to be the source of our first trade company. We'll put this in front. The cost will come down a little bit. We're definitely going to buy that with influence. Just eat that real quick. Wow, 900 dust, really. Okay, let's do it. We'll go preemptive bombing, we'll go big. Okay, we destroyed a drone network, that's not a big deal. He's gonna trade population out, and I really wanted to minimize the effect of that as best I could, but I'm not concerned that we're gonna lose or anything. Well, I guess if somebody's gonna let us have this, let's go for it. Now that we actually have resource income, we can try for stuff. You guys are doing a fine job. Just play defense. Yeah, we'll merge the first battleship in here. But these guys can leapfrog forward when we clear Yursh. They can probably move to Mira. So I'll have one force on Mira and one force on Nair. I cannot believe how effective this blockade has been, and also that it's been allowed to continue. It seems crazy to me. Let's go ahead and do this. Actually, this is relevant. The one world we have does have strategics. Because I think once Yursh falls, he's not going to run ships to Chang anymore. If he's going to try to do a behind-the-lines conquer, he's going to go for Yursh, right? Because it was his capital. Decisive. Good. Okay, so the Mavros love us, as do the Nashast. You know, it's the show of force. They're very impressed by it. Alright, we need to build pulvis production everywhere. We just need the dust for citizens so badly. But it's taking so... Where are all the damn civilian ships? Do we still not have the first caravan here? Man. Alright, we have impactless sites. We need one more tech before we can build the next level of system improvements. Which I think is maybe not that big of a deal, actually, because we don't really have a lot of great luxuries. We could buy some. Maybe we could. We can buy Red Sang, that's for sure. We can buy Genomics. Genomics is nice. Ionic crystals are not bad. Can't really... Yeah, we can buy those. There's a fair amount of those. So the NP artifacts are minus 50% disapproval. That's actually fairly powerful. Yeah, okay. Let's go ahead and get the next level of system upgrade then. What do you think? Lava planets or gas planets? I think we have a couple of lava planets. Alright, and that's going to need another turn or two. Okay, as always, he has not bothered to even build all of the basic stuff. We definitely did not destroy a cerebral reality. That was legitimately just not finished. Alright, let's build all this stuff. We did manage to take quite a bit of population. Ooh, what is this? Okay, that's interesting. But really, he built like a ton of defensive-related stuff, and just like... It did not matter at all. And the problem is that we sat in orbit for such a long time. He didn't really get to apply very much of it. Sure, let's repair our ships, and then have at this dude. I don't even need to have the right weapons. He's probably just gonna run. Alright, well, we forced him back pretty solidly. So let's start raining down some aggression on Mira and Nair. I mean, do I want to sit in orbit? I'll leave these guys. Let's move the hero fleet forward. Because we just built enough ships that we have 3 fleets. Actually, we're going to have more than 3 fleets. Okay, this video's gotten, like, pretty long, but I think, we're making good progress here. We have momentum. I want to hold on to that. That's not happening. Give me that. Oh, it moved. He mashed his move on his turn earlier than I mashed it on my turn. Okay, I don't know where he thinks that's going. Surprise, he retreated. Okay, this planet has a larger garrison. He's learning. Too late, I think. Alright, next turn we'll be able to buy out the trade company. Yersh has at least patched the holes in our economy. Actually, it may be becoming friendlier with the minor factions, too. They're giving us more dust per turn. We can rush that. Let's fight and fight and fight all over the galaxy. Okay, let's go to a longer range tech, because this is a short range only ship. Alright, we caught some civilians here. Yeah, I guess he's getting embarrassed at short range, and he's like, well, let's learn something. But the thing he learned was not correct. What he thought he learned was that it will be advantageous to fight at short range. What he should have learned is that versatile weapons are good, and not versatile weapons are dangerous. Okay, 4% per turn, that's not really going to cut it. Well, you know what, you should actually go here and merge up with them. And actually, at this point, let's have somebody build us a scout real quick. Or a settler, rather. Because we can take Electra. Where are we at on overcolonization? Actually getting kind of concerned. We'll have to expand our colonization limit, which we are actually pretty good at as UE. Let's attack them before they can group up. Oh, actually, this is just that guy fleeing from the other battle, so never mind. They're not grouping up anytime soon. Oh, we don't have any manpower. I didn't stay long enough to gather manpower. Shoot. Okay, that's fine. Let's kick a Corvette out. I guess it should be an injured one. Merge in this battleship. Probably go ahead and do upgrades. This fleet needs to refill. Yersh will start feeding us manpower at some point. But I actually probably want to run the battleships over to worlds that are currently under siege, right? Because the battleships do have A2S slows. Let's commit a significant force to Nair. We're in defense mode. He's not going to be able to sneak stuff past us very easily anymore. Here comes the colony ship with the important delivery. Oh yeah, tech, sure. That's a fair point. We should have some tech. Barren worlds, toxic worlds. I really want this, though. 4 systems occupied before triggering expansion disapproval is, like, meaningful. So we may as well pick up adaptive bureaucracies. I'm sure we'll want it at some point. Let's grab hyperpacks as well. It's not that we're super close to going over it right now, but I do intend to take everything that Horatio currently owns. And also maybe these minor factions? Should I pick up their quests? I don't think I want to bother with Hadar, because Hadar is going to be taken over by whoever Yellow is. But this is remarkably free of interference. Generate 288 science per turn in one of your cities within the next 14 turns. 288? Well, if that finishes, that'll do it. We could probably rush a turn off the end or something to make it actually be within the allotted amount of time, because currently it will not be. I mean, also, we just, like, people are still being born here. We'll get there. Yeah, no problem. Okay, let's send some people over to Cheng. Maybe, like, where's a place where populations fall? Yeah, you guys send one pop over to Cheng. There's no point in leaving these places full, right? Are there fertile worlds in Cheng? There are. So I'm going to send both of you over. Alright, and that'll help Cheng develop a little bit more. Okay. I would love it if the industrialists stayed in power, but it looks like that's maybe not going to happen. Well, so it goes. The good news is that this actually will let us move our faction quest forward. If we just put a third militarist law on the books for a couple of turns. For one turn. Okay, researching hyperpacks. I really want Oshi to finish. That's really what we're waiting for. Alright, what do we got here? We bring a Horatio on board. What do the Riftborn do? I've forgotten already. Oh yeah. The Riftborn have pretty good stuff. The Guardian tree is really more ship than planet, as you might expect. We also have access to a Technologist Guardian, which is pretty ship-focused. Technologists. Oh, they have some cool stuff. And then I think the Horatio are not particularly well suited to our goals. If they were good at war, we wouldn't even be doing the things we're doing. So I guess the question is, do I want to pick up this dude for the third tier science skills, mostly? Or as maybe as a commander? We have a commander, a good functional commander. Now, screw that, Riftborn it is. Welcome to the team. We don't need another commander, I don't think. So let's just put him in a place where he will be beneficial. This place, how about? Actually, hold up. Does he... He wants hot, and he wants there to be anomalies. Yeah, okay. Does this system have anomalies? It does not really. What systems do I have that have a bunch? One. Okay, Yersh. Yersh could use some governing. Yeah, sure. Alright, so we need to get some of this. Yeah, we have a couple of hot worlds, we have a sterile world. We're actually about to be able to colonize toxic, so that'll be nice. It has taken forever for these garrisons to die off. And unfortunately, they actually have as much manpower as we do. So I really do want to let that garrison die off a little bit. actually, the fleet that we have working this now can hold down the fort while the hero fleet goes back to get some manpower. How about that? Alright, you guys are, right now, you are all short range. And we are all long range now, right? Oh no, that's right, we're on bullet weapons. Well, whatever. This will be fine. Okay, we're getting a little bit of extra science. We'd actually be getting more science if his defense was more competent. No, that's okay. We're just gonna keep going for a while, if that's okay with you. Yeah, I am going to formally refuse your truce. Our people did not take a huge amount of convincing there. We did not have to devote too much influence to that. We're so close. There we go. Finally, man. That took forever. Well, it hasn't been a great war, in the sense that it's taken a long time. And we're not still very close to eliminating it, which is a shame. But at least it's been successful, you know? That's something. Yeah, whatever. I think we probably have the revealer under control. Okay, are you refilling? You are not refilling. Why? Around 79. Yeah, it's +0 per turn. We have... Maybe I don't understand the mechanics of the refilling fleet manpower as well as I thought I did. I thought if you have fleet manpower... Wait, is this the turn they moved? Yeah, it is. Okay, hold on. Let's let them start their turn there and see if they're actually refilling, because I think that maybe is what I'm skating past here. Okay, so there's not a huge benefit to opening up the next tier, right? We should pick up the stuff that gives influence anyway, but there's not a huge benefit to moving up to the next tier. It's the one after that that has the next meaningful benefits. Alright, hold on. Let's let turn 85 start proper. Or turn 84, rather. Start proper. And we're still not refilling. I thought if the Empire had manpower on hand, then the manpower would fill up fleets and empty garrisons. Oh yeah, you guys could, could come forward and be useful. Okay. First colony ship will immediately... Oh, hey, I forgot about this. I forgot all about it. So we have here temperate, fertile worlds, one hot, sterile world. So this will give some industry, not a huge amount. Let's do this. And then, honestly, this world is 9484, this world is 9563. And it's about to get a huge industry boost. So I'm going to move all of our population over to here. Okay. What else? There's something else I was going to do this turn before we quit for the day, and I do not remember what it was. Yeah, if you, hey listen, viewers. If you understand the manpower refilling fleets system a little bit better than I do, and you can help me out with this, please do in the comments. You guys have been generally very helpful. Oh yes, what I was going to do was move our faction quest forward. So let's abolish the Super Tax Act. I know that it's going to make us run a deficit for a moment, but we have to pop this in. Okay. Let's make that the last turn so that I can remember to switch things back, because otherwise I will not. And then we'll go broke. Well, I guess if our manpower is not going to refill, let's fall back to a... Oops, that's the wrong fleet. Let's fall back to a system we totally own and see if that helps. Drive you guys off. Oh, sorry, I want to be long range against these guys now. Yeah, we actually, like, lost ships there because of that. SB. It's embarrassing. Alright, raise the number of command points across your empire to 15 to gain patriotic shipyards and to become the Sheridan. We also have the option of a thing that doesn't look valuable at all, and a thing that's pretty damn good. Well, listen, I know that we've been aggressive this whole time, but, like, ship cost, this is so much better. Produce 200 or more science in your empire per turn. Yeah, we're way over. That number's probably supposed to be higher. There might be a decimal point missing. We're going to become Mizari, because the benefit for becoming Mizari is so much greater than the benefit for becoming Sheridan. And then we're going to fix our government up here. Let's grab the Super Tax Act, because we are desperate for money. Okay, so that's going to be it for today. We are wearing down Horatio's systems more effectively than we have been. We're actually, like, spreading our forces out a little bit, but unfortunately, killing this dude's going to take forever. So come back next time. Let's see if we can use the accumulated strength of our empire plus what's left of Horatio's empire to win the game. It might make the most sense to go for an obelisk victory. We have access to a source of antimatter. We have access to a source of adamantium. We have Ori Halcum or Ori Chalcum or whatever the correct pronunciation of that is. Ori Halkix 6, whatever. But we don't have Quadranix. And I assume, yeah, there is actually no Quadranix available. So we'll have to figure that out. But I think an obelisk victory might be the simplest way for us to go from here. So anyway, that's going to be the end of this video. Come back next time. We're doing it. I swear. I will see you then.